Before coming onto this stage, or even as I speak, I have 1,000 thoughts going on in my head, such as, I'm probably using wrong grammar because I'm nervous. I'm afraid I'll forget what I have to say ahead, also because I'm nervous. I'm about to fumble and stutter because I have forgotten what I have to say ahead. One thought leads to another. This is a whole never-ending cycle, which I'd like to call overthinking. Now, what is overthinking? If I break it into two words, over and thinking, it literally means thinking too much. And it is exactly that. It also is reliving embarrassing moments in your head again and again, never being able to get worries off your mind, or always worrying about your future events. Now, if my last few lines sounded relatable to you, then congratulations. You're an overthinker, just like me. But have you ever thought, why do you overanalyze every single situation and make scenarios in your head that aren't even remotely possible? While the reasons may be different for every person, a few of the common reasons are either we have too many things on our head and we're unable to prioritize it, or we don't have a solution to our problem, or we're insecure about ourselves, something, or a situation. Personally, I start overthinking when I'm not occupied or I'm not engaged. As they say, an ideal mind is the devil's workshop. That statement holds 100% true for me. When I'm not doing anything or I'm bored, I randomly pick on a thought and I tend to overthink about it. Now, I don't know how serious all of the above might sound to you, but it can do quite the harm to you and your body. Apart from it interfering with problem solving and increasing chances of mental illness, the worst thing it can do to you is that it can disturb your sleep. Now, overthinkers just can't fall asleep when their mind and thoughts just won't shut off. It has happened to me so many times that I go to get my 8 hours of beauty sleep, and as soon as a thought triggers me, I tend to overthink about it for the next 2 to 3 hours, and then I can't fall asleep. So what did I do there? I disrupted my entire sleep schedule, and my next day is going to be unproductive and cranky because I did not get my precious sleep. While it had a negative impact on me, it also had a positive one too. A few weeks ago, I was discussing a previous topic for my talk with a colleague of mine, and he pointed out that I was overthinking about it. That's how I landed to this topic. But he also asked me to stop overthinking about it. Now, that's such an easy line to say, right? But we can't just shut off our mind and thoughts immediately and stop overthinking. While it may not be as simple as that, it can be made simpler by breaking your problems into small parts and finding a solution to each one of them. Or by putting plans into actions to overcome fear, or just by living in the present and not thinking about the future. To end my speech on a lighter note, I'd like to say that I believe that this speech is probably the biggest irony of my life. I just overthought over the entire process of overthinking for the past 1 week, and here I am today preaching that you shouldn't overthink. I know I should probably go implement that on myself first. But in the end, all I have to say is, life is simple. Stop overthinking. Thank you.